I coach a lot of real estate agents, and my number one question is always, hey, what's your top pain point in your business right now? I bet you can guess what the number one pain point is for most agents. You got it. It's lead generation. I need more leads. I need better leads. I need to convert those leads at a higher rate. It all has to do with leads. Well, you're probably unconsciously hurting yourself in the lead generation game because of this reason. You are spreading yourself too thin. There are so many opportunities and places to go generate business. We feel like as agents, we have to go do them all. Okay, we're doing 8 or 10 different things in a given week or month to draw new buyers and sellers to us. And in reality, we really should simplify, niche down, and in my opinion, only focus on, at maximum, 3 lead generation sources. So my first question when I'm asking an agent in a coaching session is, hey, do you have a good sphere of influence system set up? Do you have your database and CRM dialed in? Is it organized? Do you have a touch plan for people that already know, like, and trust you? A lot of times the answer to that question is no. So really, until you have your sphere of influence business figured out, you should not be going to chase lots of other lead generation sources. And stats back this up, you guys. Only 0.25% of online leads actually convert in the first 90 days. That's crazy, right? And here's another stat. Only 1 to 2% of online leads convert in the first 12 months. So if you're paying money or spending time, money, and energy chasing online leads, just realize that conversion percentage is really small. Now, on the flip side, 63%, that's the number of buyers and sellers that used an agent that they already knew, okay? So 63% of people use agents they already know, like, and trust. So that's why you have to dial in your sphere of influence business first and foremost before you get distracted and spread thin on other lead gen sources. All right, so you've got your sphere business and your database dialed in, and you've got that feeding you new opportunities. Now let's go talk about 1 or 2 other lead sources that are actually worth pursuing. Now, if you want my list of 26 lead generation sources that are available to you, then click below and you'll get that download. But I can tell you this, there are only 4 lead generation sources that I believe get you on the fast track to getting new people into your database and sphere. And those are for sale by owner, expired and withdrawn listings, open houses, and door knocking. What do all 4 of these have in common? Well, it's getting you face-to-face or phone-to-phone immediately with people that are actually interested in real estate. Now, for sale by owner, expired, withdrawn listings, these are sellers that have already raised their hand, right? They're putting it out in the world or have already put it out in the world that, hey, we want to sell our house. So you know that every single conversation you have with a for sale by owner or an expired seller listing, they want to sell their house. They have a motivation in real estate. So that is your low-hanging fruit to go have conversations. Open house is the same thing on the buy side. You've got people actually walking through homes looking at real estate. These are the types of people that you want to be talking to, and you've got an opportunity right there face-to-face at the open house. You can't beat that. Door knocking, if you knock on 50 doors, statistically only 3 or 4 of these people are actually thinking about moving in the next year. But the beauty of door knocking is that you're getting face-to-face. I know through the pandemic, door knocking kind of fell out of style, but guys, I'm talking to agents every single day that are crushing it in door knocking. It's their only lead generation source. They've given up on everything else because they say, hey, in 2 or 3 hours, I know I can go out and talk to 50 people, like about real estate, about, hey, that listing down the block that just sold, or the listing that I have coming in your neighborhood. You're all of a sudden asserting yourself as the real estate expert of the neighborhood, and you're right there on their doorstep, ideally handing them some useful information. So that's a huge trending downward, like most agents aren't doing the door knocking. So I think that's an opportunity when most people are zigging over here towards buying online leads and going heavy into internet lead generation and social media. Maybe we need to get back out on the streets and getting face-to-face with people again. I'm Chris Mullenberg, founder of the Mullenberg Real Estate Team at eXp Realty. And over 10 years in my real estate career, I've sold hundreds of homes using lots of different lead generation techniques, but I found my bread and butter, and it really came down to building my sphere and adding 2 more niche down lead generation sources. So my job is to help agents grow their business and get true freedom, and that starts with helping you figure out what lead generation sources are going to work for you. So click below, give me a call and let's set up a strategy session to go over your specific business. We're all wired differently. We're all different agents with different personalities. Let's find the plan that works best for you and get you out there and going.